Hey there everyone, I am Dresden, and welcome back to another episode of Downhill Madness. Today we're going to be testing 3 more vehicles down the Stairway Mountain Rally course to see how they do, and we are starting off with this. This is the Bruckle Bastion Street Tuned. The wheels are a little excessive, but I am intrigued to see how a Street Tuned Dodge Charger does. Because that's basically what this is. We're gonna see how it goes. Now, it does, in the bottom right, it does say sequential gearbox, but it did say automatic when I picked it. So I don't know why it's running a sequential, but maybe it's an automatic sequential. I don't know if that's a thing. Anyway, let's see how it goes. Induction system's gone. That was almost a rock. We almost hit Dwayne right there. Scary stuff. The turbo sounds crazy in this thing. Also, it likes to get sideways, which is neat. We opened the door. Now we can get a passenger in here. Interestingly enough. Now this is a pretty quick vehicle from what it feels like. I don't think I've ever driven this in this game. It does feel pretty fast, which is cool. It is cool. It is a cool looking vehicle. The wheels are a little excessive, but I can imagine this rolling down like North Carolina, down Myrtle Beach. Oh! Oh, that was violent. I'm not even going to keep running this. I know we can do better. I think we like ripped out the end. I mean, we didn't, but whew, that rock just absolutely fried us. That was crazy. That was a huge hit. Sorry. Oh, the suspension just collapsed while I was steering as well. Good stuff. All right, well, on to the second attempt for this vehicle. I will try to avoid that rock next time. That was huge. Oh my gosh. Alright, now before we start, we do have an ESC. We're going to go ahead and turn that off, because it might be a little more fun to control. A little harder to control too. That won't count as an attempt. Okay. Let's see. It's a lot faster now. It was in like comfort, or like sport mode, I think it was. And now it is not. So we'll see if that has much to do with this. What it changes. Exactly. It feels a lot more out of control. A lot harder to control, I should say. It's a lot looser. There's a lot more power going to it. I think it sounds better. I didn't actually pay attention to what it sounded like last time, but I'm pretty sure it sounds different. But I'm not positive on that, so don't quote me. Oh, driver's side door's open. We're gonna get a new driver. It's okay. All these cars are remote controlled, folks. So no one was injured in the making of this video. Besides my sanity, probably, because I didn't expect this to be a top-heavy vehicle, and we just rolled over. Which is weird. Definitely unexpected. I think we broke our steering. Yeah, that front left wheel's not connected anymore. And the back left wheel also looks pretty rough, but at least it's still connected. It's still putting power down. That front left, though, is really, truly worse for wear. That's not good. It's quite difficult to drive at the moment. And it might even... No, it's not stuck. Alright, well, there's the deadly rock. Oh, we hit it again with that back wheel. Good stuff. Oh, well, our intake's gone. Damaged, rather, not gone, particularly. Oh. Oh. Big hits. Big hits on the bottom of this. Oh! Yeah, this is, it'll get a bad time. It will get a bad time if we do make it on this attempt. But again, 3 attempts testing. I think I say this every episode just in case. it's testing my ability to drive these cars. So I give myself 3 attempts as to not get sort of like too far in, you know. It's 3 attempts. Never driven these vehicles down this course before. And it's just how well I can control them. And how well the vehicle treats me and how well I treat the vehicle. So if it looks like this when it makes it to the bottom and gets a bad time, well, that's me driving it. So it will not get another attempt if it makes it to the bottom. Now, I am also supposed to, according to my rules, try to get every vehicle to the bottom on every attempt. So if it can still go to the bottom, still has an engine, still has power, I'm going to try to make it. And this one, I think, has a good chance of making it if it doesn't spin out on some of the dangerous turns. This one, I think, has got some rocks on it. The next one is just a big cliff. So we got to be careful of that. But it should be fairly smooth sailing if I can keep it under control. It's quite understeery now, unless I hit the gas pedal. And then it instantly gets converted into oversteer, and I need to compensate, which is... it's great. It's truly, truly great. That's okay, though. Here's the cliff turn. We don't really have handling in that other direction. To the left, it's kind of hard to turn. To the right is fine, for whatever reason. Should be the other way around, you would think, but I guess we're kind of driving that left side of the vehicle into the ground when we turn left, which could do that. Alright, well, I think we made it to the bottom, as long as I can make this turn. Yeah. We made it to the bottom, folks. Ooh, the scrapes on the ground. So the suspension's crumbled on the right side. Left side is just completely gone. That back left looks awful. The back right looks fine. We rolled over. We hit some stuff. Hit some rocks. But we made it to the bottom. And most importantly, still drives once we got it to the bottom. Which is honestly impressive. All things considered. It is quite impressive. So let's go ahead and run it into the wall, as we always do. I didn't even have nitrous on for that either. I could have engaged the nitrous and it would have been even crazier. Oh, I think we lost that, our other steering wheel from that impact. You know what? It still turns. It still got handling, which is weird because those wheels are like not touching the ground much. But it can still run into this wall probably. Yeah. Ooh. Still hit it pretty hard as well. It's all gone now. Yeah, that I don't know how we had handling still, but that's crazy. Alright, on to the next vehicle for this episode. I'm surprised this made it into the bottom with the state that it was in, but it did. So, pretty neat. Alright, on to the next vehicle. Alright, next up is this. This is our modded vehicle. We are probably going to have 2 modded vehicles for this episode. This is the Skoda Superb 1.8 TSI DSG Ambition. It's a Czech vehicle from Czechoslovakia. From Czech. I don't know. It said Czech. So, yeah. Anyway, European vehicle. And not sold in the States. It looks like a Volkswagen Passat, though, which I'm pretty sure is what it sells as in the States or something of the sort. We're going to go ahead and see how it goes. We will keep on the stability control for now. We will turn it off if we can. The next run, if there is a next run. It should do a little better than the last one. Last one was street tuned. This is just straight up like sedan, just family style sedan. So we will see how it goes. Feels good though. Feels a lot better than the stanced one already. Keep it in a straight line. Not bottoming out on the jumps. It's not particularly fast, but the handling is quite good. It feels really good to drive. It's also much quieter than the last vehicle, which is a plus, because that last one was like deafening. But it feels pretty good to drive, all things considered. I don't know why it just like stopped there. That was weird. But yeah, I think we'll make it on this attempt, and I think we'll have minimal damage as long as I don't roll it or hit a rock. Which is generally how things go. I think the front bumper is probably dented now because of that little impact. I can't get the camera centered, so I like driving like this angle with the camera. Anyway, yeah, so check vehicle. I do have another Skoda mod that will be probably the next episode or the episode after that. It's kind of going up in like the coolness of mods. We started last one with the Nissan, and it's just going up from there. So, Skoda Superb. Pretty interesting vehicle. I would drive one. I think if I could get one over to the States, it would be a kind of cool vehicle. Like, even though it's basically just like a Volkswagen Passat in the States, the fact that it's a Skoda would be really cool. I could probably even get it right-hand drive if I would import one. It'd be pretty neat. But I'm gonna import a S14 if I do import anything. So that's my dream car. Silvia S14 Nissan, you know, pretty cool. Find them in the States for like 24K, and I think they're now legal to import. I know they were illegal. I think they're legal as of next year, as of 2024, I think. Just because of tariffs and stuff. But it would be quite cool to run one. I think I even ran one down this course in my dream car episode, which if you haven't checked that one out, go check it out. It's probably one of the 20s. It's like 23 maybe. I know we're like 36 here, I'm pretty sure. So we've run a lot of vehicles down this course. We've run over 100. We have, I think, as of the last vehicle, pretty sure we have 100 on the leaderboard. I think that was the 100th vehicle running down, was the Bastion. Pretty cool. Pretty cool vehicles today. And the next one you guys are going to like even more than this one, I'll tell you. Tell you what, it was the thumbnail vehicle, you'll like it. We finished. Front bumper, I mean, it honestly looks pretty good. The brakes are fading. The front brakes are 900 degrees Fahrenheit, which is a little warm, a little bit toasty. Probably melt sand on those, honestly. Looks pretty good other than the front bumper. You need a brake change, front bumper change. That's probably it. Probably all the damage done to this. Still runs like an economy class vehicle. And with the stability control, felt pretty good. Let's turn it off. Can we turn it off? Drift? There's a drift one? I think it just gets rid of like traction control. Okay. No stability control. Sounds about the same, but it's a lot different handling wise. Alright, and into the wall. Oh! I think we killed it. Oh my gosh, that was a big crash. You would not be okay. You would not be okay. I don't know how fast that was into that wall, but wowee. You know, the back looks fine, though. If you look at it from this angle, it looks pretty okay. If you look at it like that, no. Like that, kind of, except for the exhaust. But then you're like, whoa, wow, it ain't got no gas in it. Okay. On to the third and final vehicle for this episode. And for the final vehicle in this episode, we have this, the Skoda Superb 2.0 TSI DSG Stance. Quite the thing that has been done here. Quite the vehicle. It's got a fridge on it, so it's going to be top heavy. But I know those straps break fairly easily, so we'll probably lose the fridge. Suspension, as you can tell by me just wiggling the tires, not the best. If there is even any. It's also got a more powerful engine. Doesn't have any stability control or anything like that. Oh my gosh. This is interesting. And this is going to be a fun one to figure out. Yeah, I don't think the suspension is as stiff as it possibly can be, most likely. The engine just shut off. That's good. That's definitely good. This thing is... I don't even know how to describe what has been done to this. Oh no! Oh no, 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 no. Rocks, rocks, rocks. Oh, the fridge. Oh, our shelves. They just popped out. Okay. Well, we lost the front strap on the fridge. We do still have the fridge, though. If we can make it to the bottom with the fridge, I'll subtract like 10 points. Or seconds. Well, the fridge is gone, so you know what? That doesn't even matter anymore. Our handling's botched. We did something to it, and it's pulling to the right eternally now from that that hit. That front left wheel is not looking too good. Oh! Why'd you do that for? Wow, okay. Got a lot of power. Yeah. This is quite the something, you know? Quite the something indeed. I'm excited to throw it off the cliff. Because it's, I mean, it looks good. I like the color. The color's good. Everything else is iffy. That front left wheel is now turned the other direction eternally. It was turned to the right. Now it's to the left. I think we have, no, we still have steering. We still have a steering rack and a tie rod connected to that. I think we're just absolutely shattering both our front control arms from all these impacts. Because that front right wheel is also facing the other direction. And it's not turning, it's not turning, it's not turning. Okay. So, our handling is completely botched. It's 50-50 if it turns or not. Surprisingly, both the front wheels are still connected. Oh, that was bad. I don't know about that one. No, it's still there. It's still connected. Surprisingly, it's just like 50-50 if it turns or not, which is great. Let's not go through the fence. The fence you can't actually hit. It's not an asset. It's kind of just like a texture on the grass, but it's got a ledge off the edge. Ha. Moo. All the cows. Ooh, okay, there goes our induction system. Surprised we didn't lose that earlier. That was, I'm surprised it was still connected for that long. Oh. The turbochargers are just a high-pitched droning sound. Not really a drone. Drones are kind of the blub 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 blub. Like, you know, big diesel trucks and other big vehicles like trucks with exhaust on them. Okay. Past our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I don't know why that cross is there. You can drive through it, which is even more interesting. Okay. Now the scariest turn. Wow. Okay. Alright. I'm turning fully to the right. There we go. If you looked at the bottom of the screen there, I was completely turned to the right, and it was not turning. That was the scariest turn. This one's also scary, though, because this one goes into sand if you miss it. And this is a stanced vehicle, which means it would not get out of the sand. Oh! Wow, whip it to the side, why don't you? Too early to turn. Turn. Turn! Please. Thank you. He's got to say please sometimes, you know? And we made it to the bottom. Oh! Well, I think we got rid of the camber on that back right wheel. Yeah, back right wheel's camber's gone, which we hit that rock real hard. So damages. There's a couple of damages. You know, I want to run it into the wall, but I don't think I can turn it that way anymore. No. Unwall, run into a bowl. It's gone, folks. Yeah, so cool car, cool vehicle. But didn't really, is not made for this course at all. In the slightest. Alright, on to the leaderboard for this episode. Let's see how our two Skodas and our Bastion did. Alrighty, and now onto the leaderboard for this episode. So in 20th place, we have the Skoda Superb 1.8 Ambition with a time of 3 minutes and 13.3 seconds. It's overall not that bad. And then in 88th place, we have the Skoda Superb 2.0 Stance with a time of 4 minutes and 10.8 seconds. And all the way down in 92nd place is the Bruckle Bastion Street Tuned with a time of 4 minutes and 14.8 seconds. Not the fastest of the bunch, but 20th place isn't overall that bad. Alright, and as always, let's throw the last vehicle off the Stairway Mountain. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to smash the like button, hit the red subscribe button, and that bell icon down below to get notified of when I upload. If you did enjoy, let me know. Leave a comment. Let me know that you're enjoying this. Let me know some mods, some vehicles you would like me to drive down here, and I will go ahead and make an attempt at finding them. Because there's a lot of vehicles that I could run down this, so let me know in the comments what you would like to see. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, this has been Dresden, and goodbye.